Go live and cross fingers that this fucking works because I haven't used OBS in ages.
I'm monitoring the YouTube, so we'll see real quick.
And then monitor the YouTubes, make sure that my sound is coming through. I can see my microphone level thingy going up and down. I see you guys going up and down, I think.
Yeah, Nick is here.
Yeah, you're good.
You hear me?
Nick is here. He's live. We can see him. You're all good to go,
Yay,
Nick. Say fuck you to the audience.
Now the torture begins. You have to listen to us talk. All right. Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Beer Analysis 101 with your host, Macwell Star. We are doing fall beers today, which is probably going to mostly turn out to be pumpkin beers, but we're not specifically saying pumpkin beers. It's going to be whatever you can find for a fall seasonal, even though there's really not a whole lot of fall seasonals out yet. And it's like almost October, so what the fuck? So, first and foremost, let's go to who showed up first, which is actually Beard in the Woods.
What's up?
What's
going on?
Woodsbeard.
Woodsbeard.
It's so echoey if I yell. Whoa!
Yeah, but at least nobody else hears you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're assuming.
All right, I got a can of something none of us have ever even heard of before.
Oh!
Never, it's brand new. It's never been seen before by human eyes. Yeah. GLB's Pumpkin Beer. Pumpkin Ale. Hooray!
I had one of those a few hours ago, and that's not a bad beer. Spoilers.
Sounds fun. All right, thank you, Beard. Let's go over. I think was it Lee or is it Fuzz that showed up second?
It was Scott.
Lee. Oh, me?
Yes, you're right. You're right because I was. Well, we anyway, whatever. Scott, you're on screen. How you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, doing all right. Long time no beard.
Time no drink.
Long time no beer. Yeah. So I'm, said hi. Came over, said hi. Have a few dollars. Have a few minutes to spend. So I said I will come in and pick up myself a Gagetown Distillery Pumpkin Spice handcrafted flavored cider. It's a cider.
What? It's a cider.
Yep. It's a cider.
Shall we allow this?
Sure.
I have a backup here. I have backup. I have a backup if you like.
So what's it
I
called?
think we should do ciders.
Yeah.
You could do a cider episode.
I love ciders.
Yeah, let's fuck it. Lee,
How do you feel about Tylenol?
Lee is the rule maker, so we will allow him to decide.
Yes. Ciders are fun.
I have a backup beer
Right.
if you really, really want.
No, you're
I would say go
having cider.
You're having the cider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the
Here's
back
the cider.
more folly than the cider, or that's the question that needs to be asked?
It's pretty folly. The first on the description, the first thing it says is fall has arrived.
Wow, that's incredibly folly.
That's not true, though.
The folly of your ways.
It says fall has arrived, jumping in leaves, picking apples, heavy sweaters, and everything pumpkin spice. Now available in cider. Goes excellent with all things fall.
It's available in cider. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got some phrasing stuff going on there. I like it.
All right.
Yeah, that seems like a good beer cider. I don't know which one you're reading, but whichever one that is, that sounds like a good one.
Like a
Ingredients?
warm ham mitten.
Ingredients:
Cider.
apple, and cider.
That's
Ingredients:
probably the
apples, brown sugar, pumpkin, molasses, yeast, spices, thoracic acid, and sulfates. Molasses is probably from Crosby's here in St. John.
Not Stills, Nashville Young.
Nope. Or from the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Ooh. All right.
You can go on to the next person.
Okay, let's
There's other people here.
keep rolling along over to Mr. Lee Russell of Hide and Vibe. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing fabulous, Nicholas. I wonder if you are doing good as well.
I'm good.
All right.
Tylenol,
That
ready to drink.
human pleasantries done with. Let's get into what I've brought tonight.
Very nice.
So I have a sort of new specialty. I've never seen this particular variation of one of their big beers before. This is from Tatamagouche Brewing here in Nova Scotia, and this is their Tempest Imperial Stout at 11.8% alcohol by volume.
Bring the heavyweight here.
Yeah, and it doesn't specify necessarily Islay Scotch barrels, but it is aged in single malt whiskey barrels of some sort for like I think they said like 6 months or something like that, or maybe even more. So, yeah, and it's a big old barrel aged imperial stout. So there we go.
Nice. All right, that sounds good. Let's pan over to Brandon. Brandon, how you doing tonight, sir? You hear us, Brandon?
You fucked around.
Brandon.
You fucked around. Now I can't.
Brandon.
No, he's blinking. So he's
blinking. He's still there. He has his son mute
he's
or
still
something?
there.
I think I got there first. Just...
Okay.
I what I love is that he's not cluing in. He can't hear nothing, and then it's like.
I don't know. Can you see where it says Brandon? Is you reading that?
We can't actually see you.
Nah,
Damn it.
screen
All right,
light.
have to message him on Facebook here, I think.
Well, since I showed up before him anyway, Nick, would you like me to tell you what I brought?
No. Only communicate through screen. You can't Facebook him. You only communicate through screen. See if you can do notes. Here, let's see if I can get some.
All right. Yep. We're just gonna leave him up there until
what happened to my sound?
lost his sound.
He just realizes it now.
Can you hear us, Brandon?
Well, can you hear us, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon, can you hear us?
It's Discord, so you can't really tell if you're up on the main screen or not, because it's completely on my end.
Yeah.
It's that pre-drink he's got.
It's funny, this makes a great show, Nick.
I just lost my sound. So what's up? Oh, I'm up next. Sorry. Sorry, tonight
He's got the Wicker Man.
the Wicker Man from Tire Shack Brewing in Moncton. And
There we go.
I had one last weekend, and it's pretty good. It's not, it's got brewed with pumpkins, graham cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and allspice. But yeah, I've only had it once before, and I don't really have much history with many pumpkin beers. But that's pretty much it.
There we go.
All right. Thank you, Brandon. If
Yeah,
you
so
can
my
hear us.
sound cut out again there earlier, but it's good now.
It's
All
a
right.
Bluetooth headset. Scott, write down a message saying Bluetooth headset.
Yeah.
Oh, now you can hear that, can't you? Can you hear us now, Brandon? You were laughing at it.
Oh, I know, I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, whatever. Okay, thank you, sir. I will say that I got one of those cans sitting here. That is a sick label. I fucking love that
It
label.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad looking label.
Like the original Wicker Man from the 1970s British one, the horror movie. That's a fucking
Yeah.
great movie. Anyway, Christopher Lee. All right, let's move over to Grigori.
Hello, Nicholas. I just want to point out before I start that first comment is Vincent Fournier, good friend Radar. I don't have a beer. I do have garlic powder. You know what? Since we're letting Scott cheat with a cider, can we just have Vincent? He has to come and consume like a pint of garlic powder and then review it for us. Can we do that? Because
No.
I think it would make for good television.
Has to contain alcohol. This is a non-alcoholic beer.
Wow, that's your fucking cutoff point. My goodness.
I mean, you got to
We gotta-
run line somewhere.
Well,
Yeah,
if that's the
exactly.
case, I'll get my rum and coke out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there you go. Nick
Scott
has set
didn't even have to
the
bring
bar,
Nick-
to be fair.
There has to be rules. Market zero.
What Nick said holds up in a court of law. Anyways, I was thinking about bringing a pumpkin beer. I had a few of them. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if I ever brought them on the show before, and I didn't feel like going back to every single fall episode we've ever had to check. So instead, I decided to do something a little different. Well, it was a little different until Lee basically copied me and did it better, but I'll do it a little worse. I brought a non-barrel aged Imperial Stout. It's called Gibraltar Point. It is, see, it's kind of got a spooky label. This is a lighthouse that's on the island in Toronto. It's got kind of a spooky. Oh, there we go. We got a lighthouse theme going. I will say my lighthouse is bigger than Lee's, so take that for what it's worth. It's got a spooky story on the label, but I guess I'll leave that for later. But anyways, that's my beer. It's a fall spooky-ish beer, although not necessarily, well, not necessarily fall or Halloween theme, but it's got a spooky theme to it, and I like spooky. Plus, it's 9.5% alcohol, so it's not bad.
Lighthouses are spooky, man, because you have ghost ships, you got Flying Dutchmen, plus there's not too many authentic lighthouses anymore, so when you see one, it's like, oh, that's got to be haunted.
Especially not a lot of authentic lighthouses in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah. That's true, and this one still exists on the island. We have a famous lighthouse, but it's like very far inland, because that's where Toronto used to have its lakefront, and since then they've made more beach.
That be the lighthouse that sent the Edmund Fitzgerald to its watery grave. Arr.
Yarr.
Yarr.
You can clearly see I know the story of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, it's steeped in piracy, that story.
You're steeped in piracy.
You know it.
Big lake they call Gitchigumi. All right, let's go over to moi, and I can talk about my beer tonight, which is from Brasseur de Petit Saut. This is Bonhomme Sceptre Ale à la Citrouille. Strong beer. It's 8.5% beer, pumpkin ale. And I'll get into the story behind this one in my history, but it's actually it's very French. So
I like that label too.
Yeah, it's pretty sick label.
That one looks good.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that one next, probably.
I find often pumpkin and fall beers tend to have better labels than most.
Yeah, because I feel like they're kind of...
Same reason why...
Like a bit of it is like a lot of pumpkin beers we kind of associated with like Halloween and so there's a lot of like horror movie or spooky themed.
I love horror movies.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's the same reason why when you used to go to your local Blockbuster, Brandon, Blockbuster's a place you used to actually go to rent physical videos back in when us old people.
I used to love Blockbuster.
I imagine he knows what Blockbuster is.
I used to rent Nintendo 64 games and everything when I was little too.
He's not Generation Alpha.
Not a child.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so we clarify. Anyway, you know when you went to Blockbuster, especially as a kid.
Yeah.
Where was the best aisle? Fucking the horror aisle. You saw these fucking covers of horror movies. Most of them had nothing to do with the actual movie, but they look fucking awesome. And you're like, oh, this is the best. I want to see this movie.
There were two best aisles. There was the horror aisle, then there was the comedy aisle, which had all like the 80s titty comedies, which outrageous fucking covers as well.
Oh shit!
Oh, there's Miss Hardy.
There's Miss Hardy and the Rob. So we're gonna.
I rented so many shitty VHSs from there.
Wow, there.
So
you guys don't have balconies.
We got Lady Lee, who's up on screen first because she's late. And
I'm waiting to be let in, so
I'm
just waiting to get into the apartment building.
Oh,
all right. Well, we're gonna loop around and do our
even set up
histories
yet.
then, and when you guys are hopefully ready by the time it's your turn.
But I can show you what I have.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone's went. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Show us what you got. Whip them out.
Give me a second.
Whoa.
The camera's dirty.
I thought we were going to go for an upskirt.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay, so I was to go typical with fall beers because there's mostly pumpkin beers out right now. So I went with a label that looked like a fall beer to me. It just felt very fall-y to me, and I got this.
Ooh.
The Trap.
That's a nice one.
The quadruple? Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
And then for the second one, this one looked, I don't know, this little gnome looked like he was ready for fall.
Ooh, Le Chouf.
That's awesome.
Le Chouf.
That looks sweet.
Funny, I actually saw that one. And I was like, that could be a folly beer.
Isn't that one?
It
Isn't that one
looks
more commonly known as like a Christmas beer?
I think
No,
there's
there's
a
a Christmas
version.
variety of it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
It has
that's
a gnome on it, and it looks
Yeah.
fallish.
It's a Belgian.
So
beer.
are you
Like
and
a small-
Rob planning on sharing one, or are you just picking one each?
Oh, we're doing one each. Just
Okay.
I'm locked out, so I'm waiting to be let in so I can drink them.
Wow. It's Toronto. Just pop it open. You're fine.
Yeah.
So we'll do
Toronto
our
has
we'll
the
do our
same rules as
histories.
Vegas on the Strip.
We'll do our
Yeah.
histories and circle back,
Pretty
and
much.
as long as Lady
I
Lee
don't feel
isn't
super
history,
awkward. Also, it's super hot here too. I wear pants. I don't know why. Where I'm supposed to be
None of
fall.
us know why either.
it would have been super
sounds
hot
like a
without
personal
pants.
problem.
Think about it.
It is. I don't like it. Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can get let in. So I'll jump right back in when I get a chance here.
Right.
So I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool story, bro.
Right on. All right. So Beard, what's your history with the beer you got? Because obviously you would have one with that one.
I want to say I've probably had at least one can of this every year since I started my craft beer thing. So I don't know, 8 or 9 of them at this point, probably, kind of thing. And yeah, there was this and the Lake of Bays pumpkin ales, which I have. That'll be drank after this one. At the LCBO I went to, which I was not impressed with. I know one of the other LCBOs in town had like 5 or 6 pumpkin beers. So if we this was the fall episode. If we do a full on spooky themed one, Halloween one, I should be able to find something a little more interesting.
Yeah, you probably will.
I keep hearing noises and they're freaking me out.
Me and Brandon and Scott will just switch pumpkin beers.
Bear.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a bear behind you.
No, it's just I leave. I can
Yeah.
hear like it's so quiet. It's so quiet. I can hear every single leaf falling, and it's just fucking freaking me out.
It's the Wicker Man.
It's so quiet out here right now. It's crazy.
The Wicker Man. Yes, very good.
That's,
Like it. I like it.
The bees.
I mean, it makes no sense though. It's not like the Wicker Man is an actual
Yeah.
entity that walks around. It's just something you put someone in to burn to death.
Actually, it's probably more likely Bonhomme September because
Maybe
you haven't gone
someone's
to
coming
bed
to
yet.
me, coming my way with the Wicker Man to put me in.
Yeah, maybe if there's like a mob of Christians wearing animal, or not Christians, but pagans,
Pagans.
wearing animal masks.
Here you go. Who have tricked you
I'm gonna do
into
something I haven't done
coming to their
forever.
town.
I'm gonna see how long it takes my fire to kill this beer can.
You're gonna
Actually-
be a pagan.
actually,
You're
Carrie-
gonna be a pagan sacrifice for making it rain and have a good harvest.
Well, no, actually, Carrie should be okay because he's not a virgin, he's not a Christian,
And doesn't
so
have a soul?
like he. I mean, I guess.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm soulless. Totally.
No. I do
that
believe
yes.
redheads don't have their own soul, but they pick up other people's soul.
That.
They get a freckle for everyone. So if you look at how many
Right.
freckles, I have,
Whoa,
Sucker.
That's how many souls you have picked up.
fuck. That's where mine went. Fuck you.
Yep.
All right.
keep it in the shoebox under my bed.
All right.
Saul,
thank
Nick,
you.
you would never buy a Kia.
Yeah, I'm not Dan.
And he doesn't even like that type of fish.
What? All right, Scott.
a fish called a
Your
soul.
turn. Let's talk about your cider.
Well, yeah. So I haven't had anything from Gagetown Distillery before ever. So that's new.
I never heard of
these-
Gagetown Distillery. Wow.
You live in the friggin' province Gagetown's in.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a 6% cider, handcrafted, of course, in Gagetown, New Brunswick. I haven't had very many ciders before. I've only had 2 other ciders, one from Yip and one from Dickon.
Those are the only other ciders you've
Really?
ever had.
You've had some
Yep,
from
one
York.
from Yip and one from Dickens.
We went to
That's
York
crazy.
together.
My
Remember?
favorite is,
You've had
Dickens-
stuff from York
Dickens
County.
cider.
My favorites is No Boats on Sundays from Nova Scotia.
I think Greg's
How do
the
you
only
feel
one who
about
picked this
Dickens
one up.
cider? Yeah, of course I did. Brandon, how do you
Excellent.
feel about Dixon cider?
Yeah, Dickens
I got
cider.
a shirt actually for that Dickens cider. I have a
Oh.
T-shirt.
Yeah, we've all had a Dickens cider.
Had that
You
for-
should have brought that.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I'll bring that for the cider show.
There you go.
Anyway,
But yes, I haven't had too many ciders. I'm excited to review this one because it is a New Brunswick cider, just up the river, and it's
in a van down by the
all
river.
a van down by the river. That's where I used to live. Just the river was not that far away.
Well, you still live close to the river now.
I can see the river from here, and then where my van is, it is down by the river. It's not that far.
In your trailer.
Is it easy enough for you to dispose of bodies?
Yes,
Good.
in both locations.
Good.
It'll float down to where Nick can see the river
Jesus.
because he'll
Nick,
be
don't
in
filling
the
up your
river.
water bottle. Don't be filling up your water bottle from the river. It may not be clean water.
It'd be Scott piss.
Well, I mean,
No.
where the river we're at now is brackish, so it's kind of salty.
Yeah, salty surprise. Well, that's
The river
just
up,
'cause
the river up
time.
by the river, the river up in Sussex is a lot more fresher.
Yeah.
Same river, by the way.
Yeah, but the big thing is you get a lot of water mixing from the high tides coming in, pushing up the river, so you get a lot of salt water. Like
Are there any high
the
tides
water down
nearby?
this way is all very salty.
Right, but
Anyway.
up in Sussex, same river, less salt.
All right,
Wow, this is fascinating.
I think that's good enough. Let's go over to Lee.
All right, so the Tempest, as far as I can tell, this is kind of a brand new thing that they're just doing for the first time this year at Tatamagouche Brewing. Like I said, don't know exactly where the Scotch barrels are coming from. My guess would not be Isla necessarily, because it's not as pronounced in the actual. Well, we'll get to that in the review. But yeah, my history of it is, of course, I ordered 6 bottles online the other week, and down to my last bottle, I still got a bottle to send to Gregory and one to send to Nick. I say that fully knowing that bribery does not work on this show, as demonstrated by Lady Lee twice in a row now, where I tried to win through bribery, but it didn't work.
I vote for Lee's beer. I vote for Mr. Lee's beer.
So do I.
Done.
Done. Episode over.
But
All right.
yeah, that's my history.
All right. Let's go over to Brandon. Brandon, what's your history with the beer you got? You pretty much already explained it in the intro.
Yeah, Wickerman. I've never had this. Well, I had this one once last weekend. That was the first time I've had it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I seen it. It looked interesting, and I bought it. And it says pumpkin Vienna lager, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's it. This is my second time having it, and I think I like it more the second time I'm having it.
So Vienna Lager base for a pumpkin beer. That's interesting. I like that.
A lot of them are ales, like a lot of them are spiced ales,
Mhm.
or just. But yeah, this one kind of caught my eye a little different. But I find it's not as much. The spice isn't as pronounced as in some of them, but it's good.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Brandon. Let's go over. Yeah. I'm muted because I was blowing my snot. Thank you, Brandon. Let's go over to Grigori. No, it's not Greg. Where's Greg here? Looking at the other bald guy.
Come here. Human thumb.
Yep.
One of 3 in the chat.
Yeah.
I still see.
Y'all look alike.
Okay, hold on. I see Scott up, although on the YouTube thing I see me up. So what's going on here? Oh, maybe I clicked on Scott. Oh, there we go. See technology. I figured. Anyways, beer. So I picked this up in July. I'm not exactly sure what the bottling date is because I can't find a bottling date, but it is a brown bottle, so it's possible it's on here, and I just haven't been able to find it. I picked this up in July. I had one of these. I saved the other for fall, and then I just saw this in my cellar today. I was like, oh, this seems like a good one to bring out because why not? So let's go on a little journey, and let's learn a little bit about this lighthouse because learning is fun, right? So, Gibraltar Point. Oh, by the way, I should say this is from Stonehooker Brewing. It is technically the closest brewery to me. Not when I go to that often, because I find their beer to be fine, middle of the road. It's not as good as GLB, but they are close to me. Main reason I don't like to go there is because their food is ho-hum and incredibly expensive for what it is. Agnes and I went there in July, and we were like, yeah, this is not worth the $80 we just spent on this. But anyways, once a beacon to Stonehookers. What's a Stonehooker? I should know this. Isn't it like isn't it like a different term for like an anchor or something, or like those things that grab onto the sides?
Isn't it something to do with like the canals, like hooking onto boats and stuff like that?
It's a maritime term. Hold on. All right, ChatGPT, you're gonna help me out. All right.
Sailor who used a long-handled scoop to hook or fit large slabs of shale to the
What is
bottom
a
of Lake
Stonehooker?
Ontario.
In a friendly but professional tone, a stonehooker is actually a historical term. It refers to a type of laborer who, back in the 19th century, would gather stones from the shallow waters of Lake Ontario to use in construction. It's got a bit of local history, especially around the Port Credit area, and just as you asked, that's with Canadian spelling.
Thank you. Now say hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick. Thanks for being here. And of course, if there's anything else you need, just let me know.
She sounds hot.
All right.
Terrifying.
All right. I mean, she probably
It's
is
getting
hot.
way too fucking real, man.
Yeah, that's hey, she's gonna be your overlord soon, so get used to it.
Yeah, right.
Just think of when that personality gets put into a sex bot there, Carrie.
I mean, I'm prepping for it. Anyways, so
That's
once a
basically that new
beacon,
Alien show, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
once a beacon to Stonehookers, the old lighthouse at Gibraltar Point, which probably Lady Lee is pretty close to right now, is haunted by the ghost of its first lighthouse keeper, John Paul Redenmuller. As the story goes,
played the movie by
Redenmuller
Willem
met his
Dafoe.
untimely demise on the evening of January. Yeah, that one had mermaid vagina in it. On January 2nd, 1815, at the hands of two disorderly soldiers from the nearby garrison. Fort York is actually pretty relatively close to this lighthouse, so I wonder if that's where the garrison is, I guess. Who couldn't get enough of his home brewed ale. So apparently the soldiers murdered him for his home brewed ale. Ghastly. But what ale
kill
would
him. That's a good way to make sure you get some more ale.
Yeah.
I know, it doesn't. I'm starting to think the story might be a little made up. But what ale would be so to die for? Okay, Carrie would not like this. They made a word mistake. But what ale would be so?
Mistake.
Amazing to die for? There's no word in there. It just says so to die for. An imperial stout, no less. Rich, dark, silky, smooth, with notes of licorice and toffee. Subject to ghostly approval. So that wasn't that scary of a ghost story. I was hoping it would be more terrifying than that, and it would give us some. But I don't know. Apparently, he died there. So
At least my instinct was right. There is a ghost story connected to your bottle. So
Yeah.
it does seem like there is some sort of thing. I'll have to do some research to see how much water this ghost story actually holds. But for now, that is your interesting tidbit. Bless you.
My can's almost gone.
Oh wow.
What the hell?
Jesus
What do you
Christ.
do to your can? You throw the can in the fire?
A bear came by and ate it.
Buried it. Hope you brought more than one can.
Oh,
All right.
I'm sure he did.
All right. Let's move over to Lady Lee, who's maybe possibly ready to do her part in the show.
I haven't opened it yet.
Wow. She still need to take more clothes off, Nick. So give her time.
I am resisting making
you're
misogynist jokes here.
you're on your history anyway, Lee. You're not giving a review.
I have zero history with this. I just thought I thought the bottle, for whatever reason, reminded me of fall. Just because of like the writing looked very Halloweenish type thing, like old horror movies.
Like you're in a spooky castle or something.
Yeah, something like that. That's kind of what it reminded me
It's
of.
all
Or in
It
this
just felt
case,
very
the
warm.
anyway.
Spooky monastery with the blind dead.
And also, like, anytime I think of fall, you think of, like, the feeling of warmth, because that's when you get to wear your sweaters and your long pants, except for today. I feel like I'm dying.
And the monks brewed that stuff for nourishment anyway, so that's like a big one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 10%.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
They're gonna get crunk tonight.
Yep.
Serving temperature is between 10 degrees Celsius and 14 degrees Celsius.
Ooh.
Cellar temperature.
Oh, it's a lukewarm. Yeah, it's a lukewarm beer.
I don't know what else I should read off of this thing. Characteristic Trappist ale and the source of the name of the style. Warm, amber-colored with cream-colored head. The full, heart-warming and intense taste is malty with sweet tones of dates and caramel.
Yeah, that's the quadruple. That's where the name originated from. That specific beer. But does it say on it anywhere what year it was made? Like, does it have a year?
I think they just got released. I'd imagine
2027.
No, best before.
No, that would be.
I would say it's probably 2023.
Yeah, because 2027 would be the best before.
Yeah,
I can't open
4 or
this.
5
I'll be
years.
right back.
All right, so that gives. All right, so let's go over to me. I'm trying to retain my composure, my history with Bonhomme Septeur. First of all, this beer is named after a French-Canadian legend of the man of the seventh hour, which is literally like a ghost or horror story that French Canadians told the kids to get them to go to bed at 7 o'clock. So, so basically, if you don't go to bed at 7 o'clock, the Bonhomme Septeur is going to get you. So, my history with this, and I just had my Untapped open. Hold on a second. I had this way back in 2016, back when Petit So had it in little stubby bottles. I think they still might have some beers in stubby bottles, but it's pretty much all moved to cans now. Yeah, I really remember enjoying it, but I haven't seen it in a while. It was a seasonal beer that, and I'm not even sure if I reviewed it way back when. I might have. I'd have to take a look at my channel, but it's one of those beers like it's definitely a fall seasonal that if I do see it, I'll buy it. But I don't really remember the last time I had it. But when we were coming up with the concept of this specific video, and even in past, looking for a good pumpkin beer to bring one of these BA101s, Bonhomme Septeur has been one of the ones on the top of my list because this is kind of like an imperial pumpkin ale. And I'll get into my thoughts on the review. I don't want to spoil too much, but this has been on my mind for a long time, and I'm glad that, especially this year, it's gotten some pretty wide distribution in NB Liquor, and it just showed up in quantities in pretty much every store. So I'm excited because maybe I'll get to have a couple of cans of it this year. But all right, so why don't we bring it just back? Hi, Greg. Bring it back out to comments? Let's go to the comments. And anybody want to read them?
I'll read them.
Right.
So we had Radar, of course, saying I don't have beard. I do have garlic powder, so have fun with that. We got the Alblino Reno in the chat saying human pleasantries.
And salutations to you, good sir.
Salutations?
Salutations.
Oh, I thought you said salutations.
He goes on to say, I hope no one is having a high ABV saison. Then he says, Redbeard ate that hiker guy. Lee jumped into the chat for a second saying, hi, friends. That's very presumptuous of you. Then Ryder says, Lighthouse is haunted when Willem Dafoe is in it. Greg says, hello,
true.
Lady Lee. I hope I'm not blocked this week. Then
we figured out she's had me blocked for like 4 years.
Wow.
Pretty smart, pretty good policy, I'd say. We got Dan saying back area was the best. Oh wait, they don't.
Wrong movie
what?
store.
Oh,
It's time of
I don't know if
Blockbuster.
I've ever seen a Blockbuster with a fucking XXX section.
no, they didn't.
No, they don't.
No.
That was your mom and pop video store. Like, oh, the cute old couple, mom and pa's VHS shop. You go in there.
What you're looking for is
Remember that video?
what you're looking for is Nutbuster.
Hey,
Not
You had to
Brandon,
look through without
remember that
disturbing the
video?
beads too much that made noise.
Yeah.
See if Brandon remembers the video
was it?
store that was in Lancaster. It was a Lansdowne Mall in the North End. That had the curtained off section with naughty movies in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. True.
Naughty movies, wow.
Naughty movies and
Yeah.
magazines.
Store's like
Yeah.
divided.
Yeah. That
So,
place was a front.
El-
I'm pretty sure it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elblino Reno goes on to say, Ashley Sexton, please brew a garlic powder beer. And Dan says, garlic. Elblino says, head brewer of Steam Whistle, Ashley Section.
Section.
Okay. Then Dan's going on to say some shit about his car. My Kia's better than the GMC and Dodge.
That's
I own.
not really saying much if you're saying it's better than the
Good.
GMC.
There we go.
Dodge.
Yeah. Then he goes on to say, Jesus, he is Chris Farley in disguise, van down by the river. Okay.
Let me tell you about Scott.
And down by the river. Yeah, me.
Albino Rito says Radar's life is basically Goodfellas, but replace the Coke with garlic powder. and then he goes on to say, I needed that garlic powder, Karen! Then Dan goes on to say, easy there, no need to bring Radar and garlic into this. Wow.
Do I look like a clown to you?
Radar brought garlic into it himself.
Yeah. Dan says, thanks for blowing your nose while Brandon is trying to speak, Nick. Yeah. Honestly,
Is Scott
thank you.
working out? Oh.
Sure.
Scott's working.
In a matter of speaking.
Dan just says you were muted blowing your nose. Albino says sniffing that garlic powder. Dan says laced with pepper. Albino says cut with onion powder. Oh man, this is those cheap fucking powders, man. And then Dan saying and cured with Italian seasoning. Okay, well that was worth reading. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Cut it with a little cumin.
I was thanking you.
I was taking it.
Wow.
Wasn't giving it.
Where's Rob at?
Should I not be allowed to accept thank yous?
You should be allowed to
Not
take
when they're
it
directed
whenever you
toward.
want.
Not when they're not directed towards you. No.
I'm just gonna take them anyway. I wrote in the chat, so I was a part of it.
Yeah,
Just
not really.
hijacking people's thank yous. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Your comment actually made sense and was decent. I was raging against the stupid
machine?
people talking about onion powder. and
Raging
shit.
against the vagine.
Yeah.
You're raging against the vagine. Look at
We
Scott.
got-
Look at
We
Scott.
got like
Do
only
you even
Scott's
lift,
going on
bro?
right here.
Ah,
You left, bro?
You even use your left nut, bro?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's lifting.
all the viewers with vaginas just had explosions. Unfortunately, there's no viewers
That's
with
why
vaginas.
Lady Lee had to go off camera.
Going to Pound Town.
She's now a viewer.
Going down to Pound Town.
I,
Yeah, I kinda-
while unpacking my things, I've discovered my weights.
Ah,
There you go.
you
It's
saved
always
it.
good.
I'm kind
I
of
did. I
curious.
managed to save my weight.
Nice.
All right, moving on.
You move
Moving
on.
on.
Wow.
You're a move on.
I'm kind of curious. Is that store still there? Like the one that had the movies? It was like an Asian
Movie
family
Time?
ran it. Is it movie
Yeah,
time?
in the, it's right. Yeah, it's a few stores down from where Beats and Bites is now.
Yeah.
It's still there. Yeah.
Well,
it's
according to Google Maps,
they-
it's still there, but that was the it says
they sell,
2022.
Like, yeah, it's still no, but it's still called Movie Time.
Is it really?
They sell like Korean food or something too.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, it used to be
Wow.
like a convenience store or a Korean food, but it had a big movie section
Yeah,
with the cordoned
yeah,
off like
But it's still
like
called
X-rated
Movie Time.
porn
Yeah,
movies
but the
and
big signs
magazines.
up front, it's still called Movie Time.
Like-
Yeah.
Like people still
could
buy
still gonna go
magazines,
rent
but
it
nobody
tomorrow.
buys like fucking
Super fun time.
videos anymore.
Imagine they still have like an adult section.
Should go in there at some point. Like just go in on a lunch break or
Yeah,
something.
I haven't been in there in years.
Just go in there, rent the good old porno.
But they still have the same sign on it says Movie Time in front. So, but I know.
I mean,
it's like
you are.
It's like a Korean
you-
grocery store and a movie rental shop.
You guys would be the closest to go investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, I'm in Toronto again. Yay! I'm so excited.
Yay.
I'm
Yeah,
close.
Brian,
Well,
this is
until this
where
weekend.
we're talking about. This is Lansdowne Mall. not really much
Very
of a mall
fast.
anymore. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
So remember, pool's still open till this weekend. Come join.
Yeah, Discord's gonna do some bullshit here, aren't they?
I
All
wish.
right. Yeah, as soon as,
We're going to
as soon as I
Wonderland.
try to move it. So
Oh,
yeah,
God.
in the
Sounds
mall, there's this place called Big
Going to
Daddy
Halloween
Pizza, which gives me the shits. There's the
I
Sally
used to
Ann
like it,
thrift
but there's too many
store,
fucking teenagers there.
movie time. So yeah, that's like anyway. It's not that exciting to look
We're
at.
going
on live
Friday,
stream.
so
Yeah.
during the day. So there should be less teenagers there.
Where are you
Oh,
going?
they'll be there.
Oh, they'll be there for sure, but they'll be less.
Are you gonna run them over?
Probably. No. Not everyone in North Bay runs teenagers over, Nick.
Just Carrie when he's doing deliveries.
Just Gary.
There's no teenagers left here.
Carry on.
They're just all gone. They're all dead.
Yeah, just Gary got them all.
All the cool kids in the club.
I just watched a horror movie. What was
Oh,
it?
shit.
Clowns in the Cornfield? Killer Clowns in the Cornfield? Something about a cornfield and killer
Killer
clowns.
Clowns. I was going to say Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
No,
Oh, I watched- I watched
This
Killer
is-
Clowns from Outer Space last year with my daughter. That was like her first horror movie.
Brandon finally
This
watched
is
my
like-
copy of The Lost Boys.
Oh yeah, I had that.
He had that for a fucking year.
Yeah.
So what's this movie you're
it's-
talking about lately?
It's a newer movie. I don't remember. I don't know when it came out. It's recent enough.
Clown in the Cornfield 2025.
There we go.
Okay.
And anyways,
Remember that.
it's pretty stupid. Because all it is like a bunch of old people who are grumpy that there's teenagers in their town, but it's literally their kids, and they get angry that they have kids, and they dress up as clowns and murder their kids.
What?
Well,
Wow.
Okay.
That's it. Because they don't like their kids.
Wow.
They don't like their
Wow.
kids. Because they're too woke.
Wow.
you
Is,
don't want
that-
those
is
woke
that the
kids.
whole thing? Is like they're too woke? That's what's scary about it. Oh my god, woke liberals. They're
The
fucking
clowns are
scary.
gonna kill them because they're like, back in our day, like we're tough and blah blah blah. So we need to cleanse them and clean them out and kill them. So they
Hey,
literally
that's
kill all the
enough.
teens.
Listen, if all right wings were just murderous clowns, I might support them more.
Yeah.
You know, those conservatives, all I have to do is send them to residential schools. That'll clean them right up.
There we go. Wow.
Well, aren't they already like super? Oh my god, colonized anyway.
The conservatives?
Yeah,
Well,
because
BYOBA101's
like
gone
the
woke.
whole idea of residential schools was to make them white and Catholic.
Jesus. Well, yeah.
True.
Jesus,
But I mean,
And then they
but
create- then they created Mina
but
Hardy.
these residential schools is to make them woke and liberal.
was,
Mm.
I thought it was like to civilize them is what the term.
You mean
used.
life, just existing?
Yeah.
To make them civilized and non-barbaric.
Yeah.
I really
Just-
do
just
feel
a
we need
note.
like a
Just of note, Tuesday is Truth Reconciliation Day. We should all reflect on the truth and reconciliation
Yep.
of
That's
our
why I'm drinking an orange labeled beer.
Oh,
local Canadians.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, should we for Wednesday get everyone gets an orange beer? Like either
No.
has oranges in it or has orange on the
No,
label.
That is the opposite of
No.
retro.
That is the opposite of yeah.
Fuck you, Greg.
I feel a bunch of white guys drinking orange beer.
Let's find a
exactly-
reason
Yeah,
to drink on Truth and Conciliation Day. Perfect.
That's a sad holiday. I got some bank time coming. Nice.
You got Red Beard
Yeah, I
only
think
cares about
Tuesday,
getting a day
Tuesday,
off.
right?
Yeah, I think Angus has that day off too.
Yeah,
already
it
on
should
my
be
day
like
off,
a
so I get bank
national
time.
holiday, really. Like it should,
It should
be a
be, yeah.
recognizable
It is.
day.
It is not a national
It's only
holiday.
for the government now. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only for the government.
No.
Some
not
of our
true.
companies at work, Brandon, have
I get it.
off, but
I get the time off and I get paid for it. It's pretty nice.
So, yes.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
some provinces do have Truth and Reconciliation Day off.
Oh,
New
okay.
Brunswick is one of them.
Yeah.
So that's just recently of the last couple of years. New Brunswick is one of them.
yeah,
Ontario is another one of them. Funny
We
thing
don't-
is,
it's only
we don't
uh,
work,
government though.
Yeah.
no, you still have to work though.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we
So you're gonna
Government
get
gets-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Truth
what
and
I
We
mean.
have customers that are
So-
still open,
It's
so
only
we have to be
government.
there.
No, it's
So
a,
time
it's
and a
a
half.
So,
sad
yeah.
holiday
You
here.
should be
You're gonna
getting
get
time and a
time and a
half.
half.
if you want.
It should be a national holiday across the country, really. Like,
It should be. It should be.
Yeah, no.
But it's kind of funny because in Ontario, most of my team's Ontario.
Oh, shit.
Okay, they get the day off.
I'm not
I get the
Craig,
day off.
Craig
'cause,
and Kent Beer Reviews is in the chat. Cheers, dude.
What?
Sorry,
I
what
get
did
the
you
day
say?
off because I get the day off because I'm in New Brunswick, but my team in Newfoundland does not get the day off because they don't recognize it. So Newfoundland has to do the whole country.
Yeah, I don't get this.
So Reconciliation Day is not. It's not. So it's not a national holiday in Ontario unless you're a government employee or I don't know. Maybe your work's just nice and gives it off to you.
Yeah.
Like I'm a city worker, so we got it off and paid stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, I would think a city
making it a
worker
holiday just kind of feels wrong at the same time. Nothing says reconciliation like a bunch of white people having a barbecue.
It's true.
On a day that's trying to recognize the fact that we genocided.
It kind of is true because people are just going to take the day off and drink.
The whole purpose of that day being supposed to be a day off is the day that you're supposed to recognize. Like you're supposed to attend attend.
You're supposed to have a barbecue in honor of the dead people.
No.
Like a lot of times that communities, they'll have different events going on that are Indigenous based in the culture. So whether it's on the radio, whether it's in schools, whatever, they try to make it so that it's an event where you can educate yourself. So they take the time to allow people to one is Indigenous people, allow them to celebrate their culture and kind of show it to us white people who are fucking idiots about this stuff. And two, for other us to be able to participate and actually learn about them and take part in their things.
Well, in that case, it shouldn't.
But half the people work, so it's the government employees.
Well, no,
that's kind of why they're trying to get the day off.
In that case, it shouldn't be a day. It should be a fucking month, like Black History Month or something like that.
They do have Indigenous Month in June.
Okay.
So Indigenous, yeah.
Is it the same month as Pride Month?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah. They can share a month. It's not a big deal.
Well, all right.
Yeah. Natives are allowed to be gay.
Great time for the gay natives.
Yeah, the gay Indigenous are the best people.
Good time for the
gatives.
Especially
Spirit is based off of an indigenous, the Indigenous culture anyway. So they're greatly a part of Pride.
To be a gay Indigenous, you have to celebrate both at the same time.
Now I have a question. Which month is White People Month? Because I want to learn more about
every month is White People Month.
Yeah, that's all the other ones.
Fuck you, Greg.
Is there
how about
a straight
Polish People Month? Is there a
male
Polish
month?
month?
I'd really like to join that.
It's probably Hitler's birthday or something. That's when you get.
All right, let's get
it was
to the
passed
beer,
down
folks.
through your
Let's
Argentinian relatives, there, Greg.
Let's talk about the beer. Get out of this.
Let's get back on track.
Let's get this back on. It's already off the rails, but and Alblito Rito says Orange Beer Day for truth and inebriation.
Wow.
Wow.
I guess why it will never be a holiday.
So let's start the Orange Beer Day off with the red beard here. Orange Beard Day.
Go ahead, talk about your beer. Give it a score.
Wow.
It's long gone now. I'm having this fucking Lake of Bays pumpkin ale is it tastes like some kind of broken amber beer. I don't like it. But the GLB one, very standard, middle of the road pumpkin beer. It's not overly spiced or anything. It's got the pumpkin flavor there, but it's not in your face. It's just a decent example of a basic ass bitch of a pumpkin beer. It's not bad. If I wasn't doing this thing tonight, I probably wouldn't have grabbed either of these pumpkin beers tonight. So, but I'll go 6.5 for style and 7 for enjoyment on that. Yeah.
Wow.
Try to stick me one more time.
Sticking it as a machete.
It's basically like watching Friday the 13th Part 3D.
It's true. It's like most of that.
My
movie.
fire is putting off so much heat right now. Look at this bed.
Which was an excellent podcast on last weekend that everyone should tune into. They must be aroused on site.
Yeah, that's not the name of the podcast.
Carrie's nice and warm.
So don't go looking for that one. That won't work for you.
Well, I mean,
it might work for you. You might be aroused, but.
Thank you for sharing that with us in your final moments outside.
Then once you've emptied your sack, then just go ahead and download. They must be destroyed. I can think about what the actual name of the show was. They must be destroyed on site. There we go.
Destroyed on site.
It is the number one podcast in Thailand. True story.
It's definitely got a dedicated fan in Thailand. Yes.
Right.
Maybe we need the next Charlie Kirk.
Oh God. All right.
Great.
So thank you,
Wow.
Carrie.
Too soon.
Scott has to follow that up.
Maybe I don't wanna. So
Nick said you have to.
I know. Okay, so this Spunkin Pice, Gagetown,
Spunky Spice.
Spunkin Spice,
Spunk.
Gagetown Distillery and
Spice.
Cider. That's right. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of ciders before, and I picked this one up because it said pumpkin on it, and it was from Gagetown. You know, maybe it'll be allowed. But anyway, it's very appley. It has a little bit of pumpkin in it. Very, of course, fruity because it is an apple cider. You can taste the spiciness in it, but not so much the molasses, even though it says molasses is in there. It is a 6% ABV. Yep, 6%. So it's a little bit stronger than a regular cider. Ciders usually are a little bit lower than that. Something that I would definitely pick up and drink around a fire or drink around, a fall setting. Very good. Not offensive. A little bit more sweeter than you probably would want. So for a cider, I will score it a 7.5. And for personal enjoyment, I will give it an 8.
Ooh.
It's quite good. It is quite good. I would definitely pick up a 6-pack of this and enjoy it for an evening.
Ciders are super hit or miss for me. They're either really good or they're really too.
Yeah, there's only a couple I really like.
This one would be one that I would like. This one would be one of the better ones. Like I said, I have had 2 or 3 ciders. I have not had a Dickens cider.
I still can't believe you haven't had more than that. That's hilarious to me.
Yeah, but I've
Scott,
had.
we went to York County Cider together, so I know you've had that.
I've had York and I've had Yip. Those are the 2 I've had.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and both of them, I've had a few Yorks. I think we tried 2 or 3 up in York.
You got a flight there,
I wasn't driving home. You were. So I had a few.
That time.
So I didn't like 2 of the 3 there. I liked one of them, and then a Yip I found was too appley, too tart. But this one
really a lot sweeter. Yeah, I find.
Yeah, this one here is a lot more. It's not as tart, but it's still sweet. You can definitely taste the pumpkin in it, which settles down the spiciness of the apple or the tartness of the apple. So I would definitely pick up another one of these.
Nice. All right. Thank you, Fuzzy. Let's go to Monsieur Lee of Russell.
To reiterate what I got here, this is the Tempest Imperial Stout from Tatamagouche Brewing at 11.8% alcohol by volume.
Jesus.
Aged in Scotch barrels for some amount of time.
It's a nice big boy for Lee.
Yeah, peated Scotch at that. So going into the aroma here, a lot of almost like a chocolate toffee kind of thing going on with hints of smoke in the background, and the alcohol. This is a fairly boozy one. I wouldn't say to the point where it's off-putting or anything like that, but you do notice the booze in it. You're smelling it okay, there's no mistaking that it's dangerous. You can't just fucking throw this stuff down without thinking about it. But it smells really good. The smoke works pretty well in the background. It's just a kind of hint. It's not a big fucking smoke or anything like that. It's much more like the Imperial Stout is in the aroma than anything else. Just that big malty chocolate toffee kind of combination there.
Does it have a creamy head to it?
It was all right. High alcohol like this, the head it's still retaining a little bit there, but like the head was like kind of like that, and it's down to there now. You get pretty noticeable like alcohol legs on it. Like the viscosity's pretty high on this. So like when you're twirling it, you can definitely see the alcohol legs on the side of the glass. Pretty thick body. I'd say like upper medium bodied. So like it's a pretty substantial beer as far as that goes. Like a little bit chewy, a little bit oily. The Scotch comes out a lot more in the actual taste. Like again, that sort of toffee chocolate thing is definitely there. Big malty hit of that, but in the finish, the smokiness, and it threw me off when I was first like drinking it. I was like, okay, I'm expecting smoke, and like I know what smoke generally is like in a beer. Generally, it's a different sort of type of smoke, but I had to like remember. Oh, this is like from peated Scotch, so peat smoke is a noticeably different kind of smoke flavor. So it's more like medicinal, more vegetal in its kind of aroma and its taste, and so that actually does come out pretty well in the finish. Nice drying finish as well. It works really good, and you get a little bit of the booze in the background too. It's not overly boozy, but in the actual when you're actually drinking it, you do get a kick of that booze, and it's super satisfying. I wouldn't say it's the most complex, amazing barrel-aged imperial stout I've ever had, but it does all the things that this type of beer is supposed to do, and the addition of the peated Scotch definitely puts a different little twist into the general formula. So, as style-wise, I'm going to throw a 9 at it. I think it works pretty goddamn well for what it's doing. Trying to do standard barrel-aged stout, but twisted a little bit with little slightly different flavor profile. My own personal preference, I got to go 9 as well. I like it a lot. Could be better. Could be more smokier. Could be more intense because I like really intense peated Scotch, and if this beer brought more of that character out, I'd be even more impressed. But I am super impressed from what they actually did get out of it. So double 9s for me. Really good stuff.
I have a question for you, Mr. Lee. Could you pair this? Would it pair well with a graham cracker or even a gingerbread cookie?
I think it probably could, because the sweetness is there, and that smokiness. When you talk about like the smokiness of like a peated Scotch, it tends to be. You speak of like seaside bonfire smoke more than anything else. Yeah. So like the idea of like a s'more or something like that, which you're going to cook over a campfire. Yeah, I think it would probably pair fairly well. I imagine it would, because this is sweet enough that it would kind of hold up as well, and the smoke is there, and it would be an interesting thing to try. That's for sure.
And I would think that like a s'more, which has chocolate and marshmallow, that would have a lot of sweetness into it, and this would have a lot of sweetness. I think that might be sweetness overload. That's why I said a graham cracker, which doesn't have a lot of sweet but has a lot of savory, or a gingerbread cookie or gingerbread man. Again, a lot of sweetness but not a lot of sugar. It's more savory. That's why I think it would pair one of those two together with that.
And also this beer does like bring out the more it brings out the more medicinal like side of like a peated Scotch as well. So like there's kind of like some people will like I find it a weird note to say. It's the same as like saying horse blankets in beer. Like it's just one of those like weird descriptors because there's no other way to really describe it. I'd say like Band-Aid, medicinal kind of taste. I think it's a weird way of saying like
going the wrong way.
Yeah, well, I imagine I probably just threw Scott's vote off, but like it's not like super intense or anything. It's just like the flavor profile of a peated Scotch is pronounceably different than like a regular like just smoke flavor that you'll get in some beers that are like super roasted or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm interested to hear the comparison to what you describe it to what Lady Lee has, because it's a quad, and so this is my head to head match right here between your two beers. I'd like to hear what Lady Lee has to say about hers.
And a quad is also a big beer.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's the heavy hitters going, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it is. It's a very different. Don't get me wrong. I just want to see how it evens up. Anyway, thank you very much. It was good to listen. Good to hear.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Let's go over to Brandon. If you can hear us. You're still using that Bluetooth headset.
Oh my goodness, UIT guys.
What?
What?
Oh. All right.
Brandon, come on, Brandon.
What?
Oh, there we go.
All right. Come up.
Bluetooth headset.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, the Wicker Man. This was good. It was good. It says it has pumpkins, ground cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and all spices of pumpkin, Vienna lager, super crisp. I found it really good. I definitely taste like the pumpkin and the ginger and a bit of cinnamon, but I don't find any of the other ingredients. Like I don't specifically. I don't know. I don't really seem to taste them, and it's not like some pumpkin beers are really pumpkin spice. There's more spice. This is probably the mellowest of all the pumpkin beers I've had as far as spice goes.
More pumpkin, less spice.
I taste the pumpkin and I taste a bit of cinnamon and ginger, but I don't taste the nutmeg, and I don't taste. It says ground cloves, but maybe it's just me. I taste the pumpkin, and I can taste the ginger and the cinnamon, but it's not like that's pretty much it. And I find it kind of this is only the second time I had this one, but I also had comparing it to another like Propeller's pumpkin spice beer that's advertised as a spice beer. There's more stronger spice you can tell in that.
Right.
It's more present. But this is also a different style. This is also a it's a Vienna lager, where the other ones are more of an ale. So it's a different style altogether. But I find I like it. It's really smooth and subtle. But yeah, I taste the pumpkin, the cinnamon, and the ginger. But it's overall a smooth beer. But that's really all I really get out of it. I don't get any of the other.
Well, I mean, sometimes when they list like a bunch of ingredients like that, some of that stuff's just supposed to be in the background that you don't even notice, right? Like nutmeg, or not the nutmeg, but the ground cloves they mentioned. That feels like something that would be pretty super hidden and like only come out in kind of like whatever bitterness you have at the end of the drink more than anything else.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. No, that's pretty much it. Yeah. No, it's good. It's smooth, and I found it, but it's not compared to some. Yeah, it's more of a mellow note. Like it's really smooth.
More pumpkin, less spice.
Yeah,
so I mean, honestly, that's intriguing, because usually now these days you're hard pressed to find a pumpkin beer that actually cuts down on the spice and goes more for like whatever malt flavor is going on in it. So yeah, that's cool.
I give it more. I probably give it an 8 for style and 8 for taste.
What?
Double 8. Nick, you got that? Double 8s for Brandon?
8s?
Yeah.
Right.
It's good.
Sounds good.
Crazy idiot.
Alrighty. Thank you, Mr. Brandon. Let's go over to the Grigori, and we can see what Grigori Rasputin.
Hi, Nick. I'm having a pumpkin spice latte ale.
Latte.
That's not what you started
Oh,
with.
that motherfucking one with no space in there. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, see, I do that upset Redbeard. So there you go.
You're allowed to make new words for for titles and stuff like that. It's okay, Redbeard. You don't.
Yeah,
have
but
to
that was just taking 2 words and removing the space. That's not making a new word. That's just being annoying and pissing me off.
Oh my god,
it's being great.
It's just being lazy, right?
It's my own problem. I admit it. It's me. It's me.
Anyways,
I got a giant can of beer now.
Ooh, tread lightly. Anyways, I'm having this beer now because this is an incredibly clovey beer. So this might fuck up my taste. Luckily, I drank most of this beer already, so I already know what it tastes like. But I got pickles upstairs. I could cleanse my palate, but
yeah,
I won't.
too bad.
You don't want to kill those women in the process.
Kitchen.
Yeah, rotating through our whole living room space. Yeah, there we go.
I'm sad she put on pants, but hey, I take what I can.
I mean, we did get a show earlier, so
I enjoyed that.
Yep.
It's all right, Greg. What are you scoring there, buddy?
Let's see. So it's Imperial Stout. Weirdly enough, when you kind of get when you kind of get an aged Imperial Stout, again, I don't know how old this is. I've aged it myself for about 2 months in my cellar. Kind of came off when I first had the first sip. It kind of had this kind of stale taste to it. Never quite figured out what that taste is, but it went away after like the second sip. So there's that. You do get quite a bit of black licorice in it. Not the biggest fan of that. They say toffee. I don't know, maybe. It's definitely got a kind of a burnt, kind of almost kind of burnt, ashy taste to it, like a lot of Imperial Stouts do. To some degree, it does remind me of not Double Tempest, regular Tempest. It kind of has that same kind of burny, ashy, almost tobacco-y taste. There's a little, I'd say there's a little more sweetness to this one. It's kind of like a licorice-y sweetness. Maybe I'm getting baker's chocolate in it, like that really bitter chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
I think so. I think that's what I'm convincing myself I'm getting right now. Anyway, overall it's good. So I think I'll say I was actually not going to go too high on this one when I first popped it open, but it seemed to have mellowed over the last 3 hours that you guys have been talking, and yeah, I mean actually it's gotten quite a bit better since now it's at room temperature and it's actually quite an enjoyable beer. So
it's a beer that you have to let breathe.
I would personally. I mean, I would either breathe or let warm up a bit because I was not going to give this a particularly high rating. I mean, again, it's not through the roof amazing, but it's pretty solid. Oh, to be fair, they actually literally tell you right there, enjoy between 7 and 10 degrees Celsius. So,
wow.
There's that.
Two beers with temperature recommendations on the panel too.
So, I mean, I give that credit to it. So yeah,
Mine might have temperature ratings, but the cans are quite gone now. I can't check.
I guess we'll never know.
Doesn't GLB usually have the serving temperature on the back of their beers? Come to think of it, I think. The pumpkin, that one might have. Maybe.
I don't know. Hold on. I have a can of pumpkin ale. I'll tell you in a second if it does.
Good Lord, Greg.
Like mine's this is my second can. It's coming along nicely.
I do not see anything on this can that says a temperature recommendation.
Okay.
Please
be on the bottom.
Please refrigerate. Drink this beer fresh. Yeah, I don't see anything about a temperature. I do think I have seen some other beers that had it though, but it's usually like kind of their more like special beers, like big really.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They don't
that one's a take 10 thing, so I wasn't sure, but yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, I mean, I will say I like the label quite a bit. The story's a little hokey, but I like kind of spooky looking labels, so definitely has that spooky Halloween vibe, or fall vibe, whatever. Oh, that's a very nice bracelet as well. And what am I going to give this? I will give this as an Imperial Stout. I will give it an 8.5. And I will follow that with my personal enjoyment, which is also going to be an 8.5. It's an enjoyable beer. It's not mind blowing. Jesus Christ, the bears just ran away.
I'm just having too much fun being loud out here. It's so fucking fun.
Oh my god, they're gonna send the cops out and be like, there's some crazy person screaming out there.
Crazy man.
Anyways,
ginger beer.
Anyways, Nick, I made it easy for you. 8.5 and 8.5, although I guess you don't have any calculations to
Yeah,
do.
I don't have to. Well,
Yeah.
I don't
I
do
was
calculations
eight.
on these
I was
episodes.
eight.
I
I
document
was
everything, but
Again, unlike that fella Kumar, like I don't think everything needs to be barrel aged, but I actually do think the beer could potentially benefit from some sort of barrel aging.
yeah, it sounds like it.
Everything needs to be barrel aged.
His name is
Everything.
Kamal, not Kumar.
Oh, not Harold Kumar.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get canceled for getting his name wrong.
Right. Cancel Greg. All
Fucking
right.
Kumal.
Speaking of canceling
He's
Greg,
probably.
let's go over.
I mean, he's probably dead at this point anyway. So
Let's go
Yeah,
over. Let's go over to Lady Lee now. Hi, Lee. You're muted.
Her mouth is full.
she's just being polite.
I'm stuffing my face with food.
What kind of food you got?
Yeah.
We got Popeyes.
Ooh.
Ah.
I gotta go to Popeyes.
Yeah,
Right.
everything that's to us is closed.
Uh,
So Popeyes was the only thing that was open that was closed.
you guys have a Popeyes and not a Mary Brown's. Oh, you're in Toronto.
This
Fuck
is
you.
right below us, so it was the easiest.
That's
accessible.
convenient. Yeah.
That's a good excuse.
Can't go
Popeyes is
wrong.
good though.
Yesterday we had Thai food, and I had all the seafood. So don't worry, guys.
All the seafood. That's why Toronto had a
All
shortage.
seafood, Thai seafood. You never heard of that?
I use a lot of seafood. All right,
That's
my
that.
beer,
All right, let's hear about it.
Thirst
I'm interested.
trap.
haunted beer. It looks very haunted. I love it. I really like the bottle. It's very simple, but it's very awesome. Okay, anyways, I don't know if anybody caught me when I took my first sip, but it was like the facial expression of like pure enjoyment. Like, it's funny because I'm staring at Rob, and Rob was like total opposite when he drank this.
It's warm as hell.
Supposed to be.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Rob.
Yeah.
I know I got him to do everything, and he won't join us.
I'm eating. I haven't eaten in 12 hours. I'm starved. I'm grumpy.
You're
That's no
fine.
excuse.
Just say
That's
you're
a meal
fasting.
in a
You're
glass,
fine.
though.
Yeah,
Here's the fridge.
there's more calories in that beer than
You
there's
turn
on your
the
plate.
camera around once you're done. You
Yeah,
know,
he
you
can
shoot.
totally do a really quick review right now. He gave me a really grumpy face.
Oh.
Come on,
Anyway.
Rob.
Even Nick is encouraging you.
I'll give a review on this one. It's too warm.
He's out
Hey,
of
Rob, Rob, what if I ask you? I'm already 2 beers in, just another beer and a half.
Your
You're too warm when you
doppelganger
are
is asking
part
for
of my
a
goddamn
review.
Give me again and too warm.
Okay,
Here, Lady Lee. Lady Lee.
I'm fogging up. Yes.
Hear about your
Oh,
beer.
librarian.
Okay, so, but anyways, yes, I took my first sip and I was like, this has so much flavor to it. Like, it is such a nice, tasty beer. It is like perfectly fall. It is a toasty, tasting beer. I drink this and I just feel this warmth inside me. Like, it's probably the high alcohol. Probably the high alcohol.
What
or
y'all
because it's
thinking it?
warm. But whatever it is, it just gives you this like warmth as soon as you drink it, and it's fucking delicious as well. You taste like that molassesy taste, and you taste that caramelly taste, like kind of like that combination. It tastes like a strong amber. Like it just has those like what makes a distinct amber beer. I'm fogging up again. When it makes a distinct like amber beer, this does it but stronger. So the flavors are very pronounced. Like it's just kind of really in your face. It does have, like, if I take a big whiff of it, it has, like, a stronger alcohol taste, but when I drink it, it doesn't have, like, a huge alcohol taste. So I kind of appreciate that, because I was a little worried it was going to taste very beer. But it has, it masks it really well with the flavors that it does. So, I've been trying to drink it slow, because it's strong and I haven't eaten much today. But it tastes so fucking good. It tastes so good. It's just, like, an adventure on your tongue. Like, the pure enjoyment my tongue feels right now. Like, it's just so excited. I'm getting stared at. Anyways.
There's nowhere you can go
Oh,
with that. That's 30 years old.
We gotta end the show early.
Yeah, you always get
Go
scared.
yourself.
What are you talking about?
Anyways.
Rob wants an adventure on his tongue.
I
Yeah.
sure do.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow. You guys are making Rob out to be a filthy boy. You don't know the half of it. Subscribe to my Only Gregs if you want to know the truth.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoy this beer. It's funny because it's not like a super complex beer, because usually with beers I enjoy have kind of like this like flavor at the beginning, flavor at the end, like that kind of stuff. This one doesn't have that, but it just tastes really fucking good. Like it does it right. So whatever taste, like the molasses taste that I taste, you get that right at the beginning. You do get like a little bit of the caramel taste at the end, but it's not like there's not a depth of flavor. It's just really good flavors, and they're like pronounced really well. It's really fucking tasty.
Really fucking
I'm
tasty.
getting a bitching that it's really good, but I'm liking it. I don't. If it was cold, I don't know if it would be as good.
It was tasty.
No, I don't think it would. I don't think it would.
Let's
We'll
take
find
a
out.
final second here to say that we need to.
Nah, it would probably be taste
That's
better.
what I was
You get
gonna
more
say.
flavors out of it warmed up.
If someone's on mobile, fucking Discord is the way to go. The video is way smoother from my end. The fucking I can make like you can click on it and make everybody more full screen so I can see all you guys. Fucking Discord kicks StreamYard's ass. Just random thought. Sorry.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
Okay,
a lot of that is because your phones are way more modern than your PC probably is.
It's
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, no, like
Yeah.
last
Discord's
time.
Lee.
Discord's more formatted for phones.
So,
Discord-
Lady Lee, I didn't
weeks
catch what
ago-
your ratings were on this beer.
Cause you're using an
Well,
app. Right? Do you have an app, or do you have to still go on a browser?
All right, Lady Lee.
2 weeks ago when I was
Anything
here
else to say about our
for
beer?
StreamYard,
Okay,
this
stop
is so much
talking
better.
over the
That's all I
woman.
was saying. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So rating wise, I don't know what to rate it as. A Trappist?
Well, it's technically a quadruple,
So does
like
that?
I would-
which
I
makes
would
it
even-
a strong Belgian beer, like a big, like
Okay. I can accept that.
Like
Yeah.
Chimay Blue or a
Even
Super
Reynolds is a Belgian
12.
beer.
When it comes to these kind of beers, I will fully admit that I'm inexperienced with them, because this is not like I'm not always like, oh yeah, let's get a strong Belgian beer. Obviously, North Bay has lack of anything. I ended up at the closest BO and looked at, was like, sure, grab this. Like I literally grabbed this in 2 minutes. Like it was like a run down the street grab, whatever. I pulled a Greg at this point.
There you go.
Wow.
So
Greg wishes.
this beer itself, I do not have a lot of experience with, so I am going to be kind of generous with this one because I think it's really fucking tasty. Okay, so I'm going to give it a 9.5 for personal preference.
There you go.
No. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9.5 personal preference. And I'm going to give it, you know what, I'm going to give it a 9. I think there's a little bit of a space to add like a little bit more of elaborate flavoring to the beer, because it's a very simple, basic tasting beer, which is not a bad thing. It's just I kind of like more of that depth where you get like a different flavor throughout like drinking it. So you see the notes at the beginning, you see the notes at the end. It doesn't have that. It's very one noted across, or I guess 2 noted across, but they're really good. So I'm gonna go 9 for style and 9.5%.
All right.
I'll say, Lady Lee, if since you seem to be like really enjoying that, if you can find it, and it should not be that hard to find since you're in Toronto. Find a bottle of Chimay Grand Reserve or Chimay Blue, the big.
I had
blue
the Chimay
bottle.
Blue and I really liked it.
Chimay Blue.
Oh, okay.
I had
Well,
it
there
in
you go.
reserve, but I had
Or
blue. Yeah,
do-
and yes,
do
I
the
very much
CL
enjoyed that.
So that's the same style
such
as
a
what you're
random-
drinking right now.
West
It's such a
or
random
like
style for Lady Lee to really enjoy,
Rochefort
considering
10?
how much she's like scared of other styles and like doesn't like that's crazy to me that you like that.
Well, she specifically
It's
doesn't like
crazy that
stouts.
you like
but
you
I
like
mean,
that.
No,
Don't like stouts.
The Belgian beers were one of the last things that I finally was able to be like, okay, this is actually kind of tasty. But like for Lady Lee's palate to be like that's impressive to me. I like that.
The thing about you and her is you're not the same person. So.
Yeah, really. It's almost like you have different palates.
Okay.
But yeah, like
God,
like
no
if you like
way.
like
No way.
Rochefort 10 would be good.
Okay.
Or
It's not killed enough yet.
Give it a
come
review
on,
this one.
Rob.
Not killed enough.
Fuck's
Just try
sakes,
this one.
Rob.
Just
I go back around.
We're done.
Okay.
Nick's the last one.
Come on, Rob. No,
Yeah, and fuck
Rob's
Now we
coming.
like Nick.
But yeah,
He's gonna give us one
that's the quad. Like that's the name of the style. That's why we call them quads. It's named after that beer.
It's really tasty, but I give it. Yeah. Anyways, come here.
It's a very solid beer.
He is going to take a sip and he's going to
I need
review
time to enjoy this.
it. Okay, Nick, give your review and then he'll come back.
Fine. Okay, I'll put myself up here and I'll talk about Bonhomme Scepter, which it's taken so long to get back to me here. I've actually opened up my second can of this beer, so and at 8.5%, I'm really starting to feel it now.
Nick, you can't call sick again this week.
Yeah, right. No, I only got one sick day left, so I'm not
cold once.
So this beer is it's rich, thick, a little bit earthy.
I like it better warm.
It's got pumpkin, vanilla, banana bread, molasses cookie, a bit biscuity. It's well spiced, but it's also smooth. Like it's not overpoweringly spiced. In the spices, you get like cinnamon, allspice, like a clove, nutmeg. You get a bit of ginger in there. Smooth and creamy, with a lingering earth and spices in the finish. The spices overpower the pumpkin, but not in a bad way. The flavor, the pumpkin adds to the body on this thing here, and it comes out fucking smooth. Like for an 8.5% ABV beer, I mean, you could say that this is deceptively easy drinking, which it is, but it is thick and spicy, which kind of makes it like it's fucking good. But it's like it's not so much that you could tell that it's a high ABV beer. It's more that it kind of like the spices and the flavors are so bold that it makes
them on my head.
Yeah, it makes it so like not difficult to drink, but it's definitely slower to drink. So it's not that it slows you down because of the alcohol; it slows you down because of the spice. But I will say this thing is fucking smooth and fucking delicious. Like this is why Scott doesn't agree. Scott does baby palate.
You don't agree? I drank it after I drank my other one.
We'll get Scott's opinion afterwards, but it doesn't count.
Scott from Moose Head. His palate is internationally renowned.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm a noob.
Yeah, anyway, if you like bold, flavorful spices, like if you like that, like you want the flavors in your beer, you get a sweet tooth, you want everything kicked up a notch. And I'm not saying this is cloyingly sweet. It's not. It is a little sweet.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
There's a toad beside me. Sorry.
There's a what beside you? Toad?
A toad. He scared the fuck out of me.
Kiss it.
Oh, toad?
You're in the fucking woods. Anyway, yeah. No, I really fucking love this. The downside is that this is kind of the kind of beer where I'd only want to drink one or two of before I would really get tired of it for a while. But Bonhomme Scepters is one of the best pumpkin beers I've had. Like, if you're talking about something being imperial and it's a pumpkin, this is fantastic. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 for the style and an 8.5 for an overall enjoyment. And I only say 8.5 because this is one of the beers where I'd have like one or two of these and I'm done. And but like overall, like I would not want to drink too many of these because the spices would start to get on my nerves. But
what kind of style would you put this in? Just a pumpkin.
I would call it an imperial pumpkin ale.
Imperial pumpkin. Okay. Yep.
Like it's a high ABV pumpkin beer, and yeah. No, I feel like this is fucking fantastic. 9.5 for style, 8.5 for overall enjoyment.
There we go.
So let's go over to Rob. Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, look at our handsome fella.
Hello, friends. This is
Hello,
I chilled it.
Again.
Let's
Let's not throw that phrase around.
Yeah, I can stop complaining about it being warm. I don't drink coffee hot, so I don't like warm beverages. So this is slightly 5 minutes. It's not.
It must be Mormon.
Yeah, it's slightly chilled. It is quite tasty as Lee described it. I don't get all the flavors that she's taken. It kind of reminds me of like a sangria, but with beer. There's just so much flavor. There's so many things. It's really tasty. I don't know what else to say.
See whatever you want to say.
It's nice. I'm not in love with it as much as
Lady Lee is.
For personal preference?
Yeah, for personal preference, I'll go with an 8 because it is really tasty. It is a rather large bottle. I feel like one of these would do me in quite well.
Good. It's good for sharing, Rob. It's good for sharing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
He was supposed to have the gnome one, and he didn't drink it, so everyone can shame him.
And
What's the matter with you?
No shame.
I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, so I'm gonna have to go match Lady Lee's.
It's Belgian quad.
It's a Belgian beer.
I think this is my first Belgian quad.
So, would you think they could do better or they could do worse?
I have nothing to compare it to, so I'm gonna pull your rating of was a 9.4.
No, I said 9.
9? Okay.
I said there's some improvement, but it's very delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and
I go with the expert rating on this one for that category.
The person who said she wasn't an expert.
Well, relative to Rob, you're an expert.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
It's very
You make it, Rob and Lady Lee. You make it difficult for me to choose.
I mean, I would recommend it. Like it's a good beverage.
It's because Lee described his as well. It's the battle of the quads tonight.
It is. It's no. I don't think Mr. Lee's a quad. Is it?
Imperial
No, it's Imperial Stout.
Imperial Stout.
No, but he has a
Pretty much
high.
down to
He just has a high
Imperial
one.
Just a high ABV. No, but I mean it's like now. My drink was more of a lighthearted, campfire thing where both the Lees are heavy hitters, right? And I have a soft spot for heavy hitters.
I think
Anyway.
me and Rob are a little more noobs here compared to everyone else.
I punch hard. Don't worry.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. Me and Rob, I think, are more on the same level. a little more noobs.
Now he can go try his other beer.
Right.
Do we have Nick? Do we have any comments?
Well,
that
we
should
do
read
have
through?
comments, but let's go to the
There's a few.
the pressing
Nothing really worth reading.
Yeah, it's like Craig was trying to join the
Discord, but
yeah.
his British internet.
I don't know. There's some people agreeing with me, and those comments are always worth reading.
I feel like,
I don't see any of those here, Greg. So you're a liar.
Yeah, like Craig was trying
terrible.
to join. We wish he could have joined. I would have read his shit, but he's either got an old fucking phone or an old fucking computer.
No,
so
it's just British internet. It sucks.
Britternet.
I think Greg on a flow would be awesome.
All right, so let's go back around and start with Carrie, who we haven't talked to in a while. What beer of all the beers you heard here tonight? Which one would you like to have had?
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee's. All right, that's a B behind Lee. Okay,
You
let's go over
can't
to
bring a fucking 11 point something Imperial Stout and not. What just happened? My camera did a zoom thing. That was what the fuck was that?
The Blair Witch.
I think when Nick clicks on me and does something, like my camera did a weird thing. That's fucking weird, man. That's so weird. Especially on
Does
mobile.
it actually do something on your end? That's weird.
Yeah, it does on my end too.
It's fucking weird, man. It's so weird. But yeah, that's my opinion on that.
Next semester.
And I want to reiterate as well: Discord better than Streamlabs. This is such a better experience.
It's true. All right, so
especially on mobile.
for you
2 weeks
guys,
ago when I
all
was doing what I do, you
it's a pain in the ass for me
StreamYard?
because I got to use like
Way
3
more.
fucking monitors for it. All right, Scott, what do you think? What's your beer of the night?
Oh, so difficult. I like Lady Lee's.
Damn it.
I like Lady Lee's explanation of her taste profile on the beers, but it's just more complex for Mr. Lee's. So I'm going to give it to Mr. Lee.
Greg was not paying attention.
No, he wasn't.
So that's an F behind Mr. Lee. So let's
No.
go over to Brandon. Of all the beers here,
The best one I can think of.
Jesus.
I actually like Lady Lee's, that because it's so
There you go.
unique. It was like so unique compared to the rest of them.
Not a bad
It
choice.
was, like a super strong Belgian beer.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah,
That's by proxy a vote for Rob's too.
Yeah, Robin.
Look like I can watch the replay.
Brandon, how drunk
Because
are
it's so
you?
unique out of there. I don't know. But,
You'll find out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I drank a little too much.
I'll find out tomorrow morning.
There's
Just up
nothing
for
they
work.
can't
All right, guess I'm working alone tomorrow. All right, so thank you, Brandon. Let's go over to who's next, Greg.
I would vote for Lady Titties, but I have had her beer many times. It's an excellent beer. I might actually be the best one here, but I've had it. So Carrie's I've had a bunch of times. Yeah, Rob, sorry, your titties just don't work for me. But well, I mean, I don't know. Another beer and a half. We'll see. Nick, you almost got my vote because there aren't very many Imperial Pumpkin Stouts nowadays, Imperial Pumpkin beers. I don't think yours is stout. But unfortunately, Lee brought a fucking tank to a knife fight. So it's not just because he's going to send me one. It's my vote is Mr. Lee because this sounds the most interesting to try.
All right.
And I'm trying yours, Nick, and it's not.
We'll get your thoughts on that, even though I know you repel it.
Moosehead Boy doesn't like your fucking beer, Nick. What are you going to do about it?
Oh, my house.
All right, so let's go over to Lee and Rob. Lee and Rob both get a vote. So what do you guys think? What beers would you like to have tried here?
As much as this puts me down, I am definitely interested, which is really strange. Just it sounds very interesting. Mr. Lee's beer.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not a stout person, but he described it, and I'd be curious. I'd probably hate it. Extremely curious to taste it. So,
all right, and Rob?
My vote goes to him.
Hey, next time you're in Toronto, come visit us, and if I have the beer, I'll share it with you. We can try.
I like this one because I also like the stouts.
So, hey guys,
going with Mr. Lee.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. Only because you didn't hear the reviews. Can you guys explain really quick? Just what style and what your ranking was. Right, sorry, whoever.
Okay, so mine was a cider, and it was a very apple-y, pumpkin-y cider. It wasn't very tart, but it was very fresh and crisp.
Fancy.
All right, next person.
Who's next? It was Lee.
Would have been me, although I didn't. It didn't.
I forgot to put Lee on screen here. Sorry, dude.
I got from Tatamagouche Brewing the Tempest Imperial Stout. It's barrel aged in Scotch whiskey barrels, peated Scotch whiskey barrels. So it's a big Imperial Stout with a lot of toffee and chocolate notes, and then it's got a really pronounced smoky character to it, but like a peach or a peated Scotch smokiness, which is a bit different than a typical smokiness. So
there's no need to continue.
All right.
All right. And Brandon's next.
Brandon already went.
Describe your beer.
In one sentence.
Yeah.
The Hurman, it was good. I had it was good. It
was good.
It was good. It was smooth.
It was good.
It's more of a ale, it's a lager, not an ale. So it's a lager. And,
it was good though. It was good.
Tasted pumpkin and yeah. It was
right.
I mean, if there's an award for best label, I think Brandon.
Sorry, yeah, that was basically it.
I really like the label on that.
Right. Have you seen enough, Kira, Rob, or you want to?
Yeah, he's voting for Lee. As soon as
my headset cut out again. I can't hear you.
I also have an Imperial.
Oh, there. Now I can hear you.
Smaller than Lee's, so there you go. I've got the. But look, I have a lighthouse on mine. No, it's on the other side.
All right, so we got Rob's vote. Let's go over to Lee because I completely missed him. Lee, what do you vote for your favorite beer of the night?
Okay, so it was I've had the quad that Lee and Rob have had, and it's a great beer, but I can't vote for it because I've already had it.
You guys been having the beers that I pick. Fuck all y'all.
I mean, you should have went with the Shoaf. You might have had a chance.
That's all you get for buying a Shoaf.
To be honest, that's a fantastic quad. So,
well, don't complain to me about it. Carrie's sounded like a basic bitch pumpkin beer, and it's like he was honest about it. So it's like, no, not a big fan of ciders, so I'm not going to go with Scott's. Greg had an interesting one, but it sounded like it was a little bit disappointing at the same time as far as like an imperial barrel aged stout goes.
No barrel aged stout, just the regular imperial stout.
Just okay, so even more disappointing.
Wow. All right, Kumar.
The Kamal, get it right. The real toss-up was between Brandon and Nick's, because both of them sounded really interesting and like a little different for pumpkin beers. I think I gotta actually go with Brandon's, because the way he described it. So first, they're doing it with a lager base instead of an ale base, which is a different, unique kind of way to go with these things. And they said Vienna lager on the bottle. And I like me some Vienna lagers, and a Vienna lager is like got enough substance to it where it can hold up spices if it needs to. But at the same time, Brandon says, not too spicy, dog. So it's like,
spices weren't super overpowering. Yeah.
So that also really appeals to me, because if there's
smooth overall beer.
Yeah, because I don't like intrusive spices in my pumpkin beers. So I'm gonna go Brandon.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. I yield.
Good choice.
I don't think I can say I like a lot of Propeller beer, but I don't care for Propeller's pumpkin spice beer.
When it first came out, like the first couple years,
it's
it
a
was
little too spicy for me. Like, not spicy, but just the pumpkin spice is too much.
Yeah, and the body's really weak. When Propeller first came out with that beer, first couple years, it was really great. But then subsequent years, it's just...
I love a lot of the other beer, but...
It's probably because there used to be like multiple types of pumpkin beers.
Big Rig and their fucking Tales from the Patch. Big Rig's Tales from the Patch was so good the first year it came out. And the second year, they're like, we're not going to put pumpkin in this time. Just spice it up. And it was fucking... Well, it was still okay, but not even close.
Propeller's pumpkin ale used to be like more about the pumpkin than about the spices.
Yeah.
And then later on, it just kind of became more like any other pumpkin beer.
Back, Nick, remember when Propeller, when they were first around, first few years, they had like the 500 milliliter bottles that they released, right? They had the original bottle for the Revolution, with the big red star and all that shit, and they had their pumpkin beer in the same kind of bottle with a different label and stuff like that. Like that was the prime years where it was like really good shit.
I remember the 500 ml bottles you're talking about, but I think when I first had the pumpkin beer, it was already in a 355. But it was also But the thing is, I remember their first generation, like their earlier generation pumpkin beer being more drinkable, more about the pumpkin body rather than about just the spices. It tasted more like you're really drinking a pumpkin beer rather than you're drinking a pumpkin pie beer. Like I remember the original distinction between pumpkin and pumpkin pie, between the two types of beers. Like there used to be ones that were pumpkin forward, and then pumpkin pie spices forward.
Yeah, this beer don't taste much spice at all. And then when I drank the Propeller one, it was like all the taste of spice. I don't really taste anything else.
When a pumpkin pie beer is done right, I find they can be fucking incredible. But I find out most times they go too far. They go too sweet.
I like that. I could taste a couple of tastes that I never.
I agree. Redbeard. I agree 100%.
Like the beer I'm drinking is fucking. The beer I'm drinking is fucking great, but it's definitely more pumpkin pie-y.
Hey Nick.
Yes.
What is your vote?
What is my vote here? Well, let me discuss what my vote is. So when it comes to Redbeard's beer, I've had it before. Lady Lee and the beer that Robert drinking.
No one's ever had my beer, ever.
Right.
First ever.
I will say the one that Lady Lee and Rob have is a fucking fine quadruple. I haven't had it in years. I do love that beer. Greg sounds interesting. Gibraltar Point Imperial Stout, like I don't know, his description of it sound kind of lackluster, even though 8.5 is a good rating. When it comes to Brandon's beer, I've got one sitting right here.
I don't know where you got lackluster from, but I enjoyed it.
So Brandon's beer, I've got one sitting right here. So if I really wanted it, it's right there. But I mean, that's fair. I mean, I've had it before. It was. I remember it being pretty decent. So, Scott's beer sounds. Scott's not a beer. It's a cider, but it sounds kind of interesting.
Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me.
I might have to go find one of those because it sounds curious. But
it
is
good.
To me, there's really only one answer, and
I mean, it has a fantastic
I'm just drawing out my answer for time, even though this is probably the longest BA101 ever.
Yeah, we don't need to pad this
because
episode.
the answer is definitely going to be like what most people already voted for here, and I kind of already picked my winner an hour ago.
Billy won! Woo!
It's Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee wins with that fucking
an atomic bomb.
As soon as he said Isla Scotch or like Scotch in general, I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. Imperial Stout, Scotch barrel aged. That harkens back to that fucking beer that Dan sent me once. It was Lefroy cask aged.
With lactose?
Which was fucking... No, there was actually no lactose in this one. It was like a beer from Blind Man that he sent me that was like aged in Lefroy cask barrels. So, Mr. Lee, you are the winner tonight by almost a unanimous vote.
That's
There's
awesome.
only like 2 people that voted against you, including yourself.
Yeah.
And I think the big problem with Lady Lee is her beer is so universal. We've all pretty much had it. It is a great beer. It's not that it's a bad beer. It's a great beer. It's just people have had it, and no one has had Mr. Lee's beer, and that's why. And I think that's why he's the big winner here.
When you said the big problem with Lady Lee, I thought you were gonna like air your grievances about everything she's ever done to piss you off.
Well, I mean,
I have no negativity towards Lady Lee at all.
True.
Okay, it's just the problem with Lady Lee's beer.
I have no negativity towards Lady Lee's beer either.
There's no beef.
I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I sort of said is that like, well, I'm looking to tasting Mr. Lee's, and you know, I'll judge it when the time comes. Of the beers here, Lady Lee's may actually be the best beer here, but the problem is it's shelf turned in Ontario, so we've all had it.
It's
delicious.
It's a good beer. It's just everyone's had it, and the question is, what beer would you rather have? And usually, people are going to go with beers that you haven't had.
I agree with the winner because I even agree.
That's true.
I voted for his. I'm not even like a stout drinker, and I was like, this sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's either something that sounds really good or something you haven't
You did a good job explaining what the taste is. Yeah, you did a good job of explaining the taste.
Nobody's asked the magic question. We don't really have many comments. What are we going to do for next week?
What's next
Are we just
week's
going to do a
beer?
hangout next week, or are we going to do a beer next week?
Isn't it Orange Beer Week?
Or is it Scott's Beer Week?
That's a good point. Scott's birthday is next weekend.
Oh,
No,
really?
the weekend after next week.
Fuck it, yes,
Next week, the weekend
that's what we're
after
doing
next
next week. We're gonna do Scott beers, and Scott better show up.
Wait. When's your birthday, Scott?
The 5th.
October 5th.
Okay.
Well, maybe
Rob,
It's the next weekend, but
he's not there. Rob is
go somewhere for a beer or something.
Rob is October 12th.
Oh.
okay. So if we do,
next week and Rob the next week.
yeah, there you go, right there. That's it.
At some point,
Are we gonna do Rob beers?
me, Nick, and Scott, if you guys are all down, we should all get together for a beer sometime this
Should
weekend.
get together for a beer.
Absolutely, Brandon. That's a fucking awesome idea. It's almost like Nick should have thought about that on his own.
All right, we're gonna take this shit offline. Well, thank you for watching, folks. We'll chat with you folks later. We'll be back
Cheers.
next week with beers honoring
there you
this
go.
fuckface.